video podcasting and podcasting. Podcasting, you don't have, you don't really need to know the audience because you don't need to see the audience there. It's like the audience is invited, to sit and just watch you do this thing, and they participate by just sending in a chat, question to the chat box. But they don't. It's not like a webinar where you actually have actual participants there. So, like for the video podcasters, they don't see the participants and they don't know how many participants are actually watching them.
So this means that if we do a video podcast,
Yep.
and what now I'm interested in the post analytics. What sort of analysis can we provide a client? Because just now Marian talked about number of people we reach, right?
Yes.
And webinar will provide me with that. Are you saying that
Yes.
with video podcast I can't have that?
You can, but that the analytics will come from the different. So you need to start a Facebook Live page, and the analytics will come from Facebook. Then on YouTube, if you have a channel that you're pushing it out on, the analytics will come from YouTube as well. Yeah, does that make sense? Yeah.
But you don't have the profile lah. You just have numbers only, is it?
Numbers, like you don't have the profile. I mean, if you really, really want the profile, then you're not looking at video podcasting. Then you're looking at a webinar because then people have to register, and when they register, they have to input their data fields. Then okay, exactly who's coming. Then so that's slightly different. So if you want to develop a database of people, and then use that to reach out to other people, like what we're doing with the MediaCorp webinars, then webinar is the way to go. There's no argument about it. If they want to do like a slightly less expensive and it's more one way and there's interactivity, and they just they want to know, okay, how was my reach, how was the engagement, how was the performance in those respects, and then that's it, and they're not interested to data mine from that, then okay lah, video podcast or podcasting would be a cheaper option to go with. But if they want to mine the data, then a webinar is the way to go. Then this is not the correct platform. Yeah.
I'd like to circle back to what we discussed earlier of whether this can handle RSVP. So you were saying that they might be able to password protect it, therefore we send invite. That means it's by invite only. If that
by
can
invite,
be done, it means I know the profile, correct?
Yes. So in other words, to sign up, to get the thing, then you need to sign up first lah. But let us double check that one for StreamYard. Yeah.
So that means, Annie, if they want it to be more efficient and more economical, that means it depends on the content that we can bring on the table, the speakers, right, and the topics, right? That's very crucial for them. I don't think they discount that.
That is to draw the attendance.
Yes.
That's why they will also want to have the data of this people, like where they work, which company they come from.
Yeah. The question, I mean, with the webinars, if people get a link, it's not a unique link, right? Once they RSVP.
It's not a unique link.
So in other words, one person can register and then share the link with other people, isn't it?
Well, for webinar, there's no password protection. You just need to register and then can get on.
Right. Okay. But theoretically, one person can just register and say, "Yeah, I've registered for this now. Here, tick the link, and then you have another 10 people watching, but without registering."
I believe so.
Yeah. So it's the same. It's the same thing, because if, say for example, we don't push out the stream to Facebook Live, you just push out to YouTube. The YouTube link can be a hidden link. So you can still do a registration thing. You create a microsite, or if they have a website, and you just enable registration on that site. Then we can give them the YouTube hidden link. But we can still, that means you can still capture the people that bother to register. But if, say, one fella registers and say like if I'm attending a webinar, I register, and then suddenly I say, hey, it's useful for my staff. I get the link, I just share it with the rest of the 9-10 people on my team. Then suddenly you have 11 people on my side watching, but only one data point captured. You see, yeah. Yeah.
Keith,
Yes.
Something like Wild Rice, those. It's actually
The plays
Some of
online.
the plays
The
are
plays
actually
on-
paid, right? And it's being broadcast over, or rather streamed over YouTube, right?
YouTube, yes.
So that's I guess that is a way to actually limit to invitation, I guess. So that we have to look into it first, because
Yeah.
something new for us, right?
Yeah, the like Wild Rice and all that kind of stuff. I don't think they. I think they just hand out the links. I've never paid for the Wild Rice. I mean, I attended the Emily on Emerald Hill, the Phantom of the Opera from the, the UK, and there was no payment gateway or anything else, because it's hard to control unless you generate unique links, unique video links for each. Because if one fella pays, it's just a generic link, right? Then the generic link, the fella can go and share it with different people, So unless it's a unique video link or a unique, so that when each user, then it cannot be on a public platform like YouTube or Facebook Live or Insta TV or IGTV, because then the password protect has to be on those platforms. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I sent you a link for the YouTube. Maybe you can just see from the YouTube right now.
Okay. Okay. So what's happening is, I think Zach is grabbing our feed and pushing it into StreamYard, and then after that, StreamYard is now doing it live onto a YouTube. So if someone has this YouTube link, they can actually watch our meeting live right now. But I mean, it's just for you guys, so that you get a sense of how the end user would be watching this on YouTube. So but you have to turn your mics off, because there will be a latency. Because from here into StreamYard, from StreamYard to YouTube, YouTube to you, there will be a slight, I think, 1.5 to 2 second delay.
For YouTube, there will be like 10-second delay.
Oh, 10-second delay.
Yeah.
I see. Okay.
YouTube and Facebook, that is.
Okay.
You got the link?
Actually, do you want to share the link?
Yeah, I
in
WhatsApp
the
to
chat
you.
box. Oh yeah, okay. Hang
Oh,
on.
the chat
Let me
box,
just pull it from my WhatsApp chat.
Yeah,
And
there's a chat box here as well.
wait.
Got it?
Yes, got it. Hang on, let me just go back to Zoom. And if there, okay. So if you guys go to the Zoom group chat, and then you just click on that,
And
you should see a YouTube video appearing
you can put
on
in
a
the
separate
comment too,
tab,
if you want to.
and then you will see us like 10 seconds later, but actually live. You know what I'm saying? Can you guys see it?
Let's type
So yeah, so this is how the StreamYard would look like on YouTube.
How do I ask questions? I don't see the button.
No.
The chat. Go to the chat.
Yeah, beside
No,
your
on
YouTube
the
window.
right side.
Yeah, on the right side, correct.
Yeah, see? There, welcome to live streaming to YouTube.
Yeah.
Then if I can see your chat, then I can just publish it out.
So you if you have a look at if you're watching the YouTube now, you can actually see us, and then you see the ticker tape on the bottom, and we can change the message at the bottom. Yeah, so I've just muted my YouTube, but you can actually then see the ticker tape on the bottom. We can actually change the messaging, so you can actually run promos or whatever it is. Then there are other things that you can put in the interactive elements on the screen. Do you have the phone number that can just pop out? Who's Alphelidum?
Huh?
Oh no.
How come I hear multiple, you're repeating yourself on YouTube?
Because it's 10 seconds later.
Oh, I see. Okay.
You got
So
to mute one of them, either
you-
the
yeah,
YouTube or the Zoom.
Yeah, I would suggest you mute your
Yeah.
YouTube.
The
I
YouTube.
suggest you mute the YouTube audio. Yeah. So maybe if Zach can just show us the different interactive elements that can possibly be monetized. So one of the things you can monetize is this ticker tape at the bottom, right? So we can actually fade in and fade out the ticker tape.
Yeah.
So this is then this,
Who's this Sao Felidum?
I don't know. I don't know.
Oh, that's
who
me.
Alfredo
That's
Dim-
me.
Oh, that's
That's
you.
me.
Oh. What do you call it? Alphalidum.
My daughter's name is Felicia, and my son's name is Dominic. That's my Gmail account.
Oh, Alphalidum. How interesting.
So nobody can find me.
Right.
So actually,
Yeah.
we can see all the participants at the top.
Yeah, because we're actually just
Zoom.
digitizing whatever
Ah.
is coming out from
Right,
Zoom.
right.
Yeah. Yeah. But if we use StreamYard itself, you only see
Mm.
3 screens.
I
Zach,
see.
can we do all the interactive stuff? Can we just show them? So apart from the ticker tape, all the other stuff that, comes out on the screen, you see? So Zach can actually share, the chat that came in. So you say, for example, you ask the question, then, I can, if I'm the host, I says, oh, hi, so you have a question, then you ask a question, I says, well, in response to this question, So Zach can moderate on the back end and decide which question to show. So if a question is irrelevant or whatever it is, then they can skip the question and then pick which question they want to show. You see? Yeah.
And I assume that the whole session can be recorded, right?
Yes, the whole session can be recorded.
Okay.
Yeah.
So the only question that we don't have answered is whether we can have data profiles of the people who attend.
Profiles of the people, I don't think you can capture it. Because if it's like streaming out from YouTube, you can't capture profiles of data. So I think the profiles of the data have to be captured at the point of registration.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's right.
No, I think
So-
we can check with our digital, because
Yep.
to pose a question, you need to actually sign into a YouTube account. So
Ah,
I'm
yes,
not
yes.
sure whether from the digital side, because YouTube is that you need to fill in your gender or whatever or preference.
Yep.
So I don't know back end can they kind of dissect the data.
I think that'll be difficult as well, because you might not get accurate data from a YouTube profile, but you will get accurate data if it's a serious invitation from MediaCorp and Canon, and then if they register for the thing, then it's obviously the speakers are quite credible. I want to attend this, so from there, then you capture it on the front end before they, so on the registration.
Okay, actually, that means Annie, it's just like what they do on the event on ground, because it is like they use their database, we use our database, then
Then we send out invite, then people are
yes.
It's just that we might not, unlike our webinar now, for example, our MediaCorp webinar, after the webinar is over, our trade marketing knows who came in, but in
Yeah.
this we can't know.
Yeah, but the
Until-
trade
yeah,
marketing
unless-
knows who came in because of registration, right? Or
Yes.
do they?
Okay.
Yeah.
They but they were not on the actual day who
Yeah.
came.
Ah, I see.
That's
I
right.
see, I
They
see.
know
Yeah,
as
yeah,
well.
yeah. Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, I get it.
Yeah.
Which
I think
which app do they use for the webinar?
They use Zoom.
Oh, they use Zoom. I see. Okay. Yeah, so you
Find
see,
out from-
if you look at because Zoom, you can see the name of the user lah, that logs in,
Right.
right?
Yep. Actually, to
Um,
me, that's the only thing that's kind of missing.
yeah.
Because
Okay.
even when we do the Canon thing big on ground, we
Yeah.
send out all the invites and all, right? When you go
Yep.
to the on ground, you drop your name card so you know who's
Yes,
there. as
correct.
well,
You know who's there.
right?
Yes, yes. No, that's a very good point. Let us look into that. We'll come back to you. But you
Yeah.
see, so you see now you can actually put like a promotion that runs on the bottom ticker tape. You're looking at the YouTube screen, and then after that you have a number to call, and then that can then flip around to the question again. So you can multiple things you can do to monetize. You see, and make it a little bit more interactive that way.
Mm.
I think
And-
this is a good thing to have versus Zoom.
So, Keith,
Yes.
I know that the video can be recorded.
Yes.
Can I also assume that we can easily take sound bites of this and build a radio capsule?
Yes, you can. You can.
Can be done, right? So
Can
we
be
don't
done,
have to
can be
worry
done.
about quality or anything at all, right?
No. The audio quality is very good. So, yeah. So it's not an issue. Then it comes down to the same, like, okay lah, the same limitations as we were to do in a radio capsule lah. Like,
Yep.
okay, if the sentence is too long and there's no cut points because the fella speaks very quickly and joins his words. Yeah. But other than that, yeah, it can be done. Not an
Okay.
issue.
And then another question is, you've earlier pointed out that it's more casual, more in conversation style, but it's
Yes.
possible to have slides.
Yes.
So with so I'm assuming we do remote filming, or a remote session with
Yep.
a 3 split screen. If
Yep.
we introduce slides, how does that work?
The slides should take over the screen.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah.
And
if
then
I'm
the
not wrong.
people, do the speakers then become thumbnails or they disappear altogether?
They disappear.
Okay. So the screen at any one point can only take one person talking, a slide, or 3 split screen.
Yes, 2
Right.
or 3 split screens, and then after
Okay.
that, one person talking. Yeah.
Okay.
How much will it ballpark cost, Anna? Roughly this kind of thing. It's not the 5,000 and any 5,000 cannot do this.
Ariel, we already spoke about costing. That is
Oh, sorry. You know what? I was zoom off. I looked off. Yeah. How much was it?
No. Yeah.
Keith, 7K, right? You were saying?
Yeah, we but we can negotiate that depending on what's needed lah. Because the cost is actually we've got to pay for the StreamYard, okay? Then we've got to pay for the producer's time behind the scenes to coordinate all the little interactive bits. Then we've got to, of course, the host lah, So I think if we know the exact requirements, we can build it from scratch, and then we can give you a costing that's specific for that project.
Okay, I don't know whether because I was blocked off just now. I don't know whether this will be. You see, knowing Canon, I'm just talking about
Yeah.
client. They will ask us to look for the speaker and certain category of speakers. Do you think we have any? Do we do that or any issue to do that?
No, we can, but the thing is, if they have if it's topics that that we can provide support on, we can go and find the speakers. But
Okay.
it's if they says no, I want a particular sort of thing, and it must be in line with the Canon thing, and then it's easier for them to find it, right?
Okay. Usually, what we experience with Think Big is that they have a certain. Okay, we propose the topic, right? We propose the topic, but they will hope to get people who are more in certain authority to speak about the topic. Usually, they
Yeah.
you see.
Yeah.
Yeah.